Welcome to Road Scouts. For those who are new to the channel, we're dedicated in showing you an uncut version of a route from point A to point B, and we will see establishments, places of interests. Okay, our route for today is coming from Dalian, Batangas area back to Manila. Normally, it goes through the Tagaytay Road, then all the way to Santa Rosa, Laguna, and then you go SLEX, right? So I've shown you this part here. So that was in episode 15. So this part, if you haven't watched it yet, so this is in episode 15. So you see that road already. Okay, so turn by turn. Now I'm not going to show it again to you, so it's just coming back. So you know how it looks like already. So for our trip, we'll start here. So there will be an episode that will show you this leg right here, all the way to the Tagaytay and then Nasugbu boundary. So this boundary here. But this is not gonna be in this episode. We'll do it on another episode. Okay. So what we'll do and what I'll show you today is the alternative route. So normally the route brings you from the Tagaytay Nasugbu Highway all the way to the Santa Rosa area, right? So the Santa Rosa area, this one here. If you go straight ahead, this is where the picnic grove is, People's Park, right? But you turn left here normally, right? So you go down, you will eventually turn up at the Soledad area where the new Calax is. This is the new Calax. Okay, so and it will bring you, the new Calax will bring you to SLEX. And in SLEX, you move all the way to Metro Manila. But unfortunately, today is traffic, so I thought about going to take another route. However, it's really traffic in this area right here. And this one is heavy traffic as well. So I just wanted to go to use Aguinaldo, but Aguinaldo itself is also traffic. So I thought of, using another route, which is the Mendez-Tagaytay. Okay, so this part here. So we'll adjust the direction here. So to do that, you have to give it enough range to trigger a recalculation of your route. Okay, so this one has not triggered it yet, so I'll move it further. There we go. So it recalculates our route now. What's going on here? You got to move this as well. There you go. So it triggers the, you know what? Let's trigger a new calculation. I've got so much points here. So where's this? So this man, Mendez-Tagaytay, right? So I'll move this. I'll give it enough. There you go. So it triggers a recalculation. Okay. So which will bring us all the way to Indang and Trece Martires. Okay, and it will end up at Cavitex. Okay. But this episode will not take you all the way through. There's gonna be a stopover somewhere in Endang. There's a samgyupsal by the farm, right? Because some people pronounce it as samgyupsal, some people pronounce it as samgyupsal, right? So, but there's a farm which will visit for an eat all you can uh, fest, okay, or feast. Okay, so join me, guys, and we'll get going. Oh, by the way, for this episode, we'll have three parts. The first part is I'll show you a discovery flight that was taken a long time ago. So if you're an aspiring pilot, or if you want to change career, or if you're just interested in, taking up flying lessons, then that part is for you. To give you an idea how, flying looks like at first. And then we'll play some games, asphalt, just to keep us entertained. So this is quite a long drive. And the last part will have a discussion regarding the echo power button that you see in your dash or just beside your automatic transmission lever. Okay, so again, let's go and enjoy the ride.
Okay, hands on the controls, please. Backup traffic for November Delta, rolling 09, departing to the north. Okay, hold the controls, please. And away we go. Okay, we are center line, right? We look at the speed, we got 40, raise it a bit. We got 50, don't push there. Okay, 60, raise it nose, pull, 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 pull. Ah, there you go. There you go. Don't drop the plane, don't drop the plane. Oh, no. Okay, so we're doing 80? Yeah, we're doing 80, that's good. It looks good. Yeah, that's good, that's good. How's it feel? Yeah, good. Okay, well, I have to raise it also a little bit, raise it also a little bit. That's good, that's good. Only if the wind drops, you can fix it. See, the wind is going to the right. Go to the left, fix it. That's good, that's good. You're going too much line. To the right. That's right. You're the pilot, remember? So raise it also a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna go for 78. That's good. How about a smile for the...
Not really. Well, I'd appreciate if you'd be the pilot.
Okay, I'm the pilot. Okay. Well, how about both the pilots? Two pilots is better than one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, probably.
All right, so we're 100 miles. That's good. We're gonna go to the north for a bit. Okay. Raise the nose a little bit more. Let's go a little bit slower. Yeah, that's good. That's Stovio over there? Yeah. Okay, that's good. How's it feel? A little better?
I'm more relaxed. Since you're taking over.
Oh, well, I'm not thinking, I'm just helping. I'm a helper. Okay, level the wings, please.
Sorry?
Level the wings so we go straight.
How do I do that?
Level the wings means the wings can be this way or the wings can be this way, right?
Okay.
Level the wings means like this. Okay?
So I should turn it right?
We're gonna go straight right now, okay? So we're going to the north. That's good. We got 2,000 feet. We're gonna level up. We don't want to climb anymore. Look at the amount of land versus the amount of the sky. Maintain that constant. You see the amount of land that is there?
Yeah.
So maintain that constant. You see, if I lower the nose, look at the amount of land. You see the land increases?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to have that constant. Okay. If I raise the nose, you see I raise the nose here. You see? Now I see no land, right?
Okay.
I want to see some land.
Okay.
So maintain that. Okay? How does that look? Okay.
Beautiful, actually.
It's not bad. It's
Oh my
first time.
gosh. They're big houses.
So many houses, that is correct. Okay, I want you to turn to the right. Show me turn to the right. Turn to the right, please. That's good. Oh, beautiful. I think you fly better than Roberto. No, that's too much banking. Bring it back a little bit. That's good. Still maintain the turn. Very nice. Beautiful. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Markham traffic, Gulf Flex, rolling 09, circuit. You know, Christina, I heard that Air Canada is hiring.
Really? I think I'm gonna fail.
Level off, please. Level the wings. Don't turn anymore. Turn to the right. Level the wings. Level the wings means this. That you go flat now. It's straight. Okay. Very nice.
Bobby.
You see the runway over there?
I'm sorry?
See the runway? Markham traffic, Box, remember Delta is final 09.
Oh, there! Finally! my husband keeps on telling me that I don't have a sense of direction.
Well, that makes two of us. I was hoping you would help me, you know? I was hoping you'd help me.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that awesome? You will never forget. You will never forget.
I know it.
No,
This is gonna be like
such a beautiful thing to do.
one for the bucket list.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Oh, for me.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's just you know, I'm just gonna stop working. I'm just gonna fly now. So I think I've been working for many years. So I said, you know what? I think I want to do this.
When he was younger,
Yeah.
he was studying to become a pilot.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but unfortunately, father passed away when he was young.
Wow.
So can't afford him to send him to the pilot school anymore.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, that's why he have to change course.
Yeah.
So that's why doing it right now.
But you know, good for him. Good for him. You know, it's a one.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Maybe you should relax. Maybe you should relapse. Just kidding. Stop. Woo. Woo. Stop.
All right. So what do you think about the Discover flight? Do you find it interesting? So that's probably one of my recommendations to go for a Discover flight. There are schools here in the Philippines that might offer them. It's just that there are requirements from CAAP. Unlike in other countries where if you want to go for a Discover flight, you just hop into a plane with an instructor and off you go. But for us, I think there'll be some requirements that they have to go through. Waivers, forms, the usual stuff. Disclaimers to take away the responsibility from the company itself, right? Together with, of course, CAAP. Okay? They want to heavily regulate the industry, and it's different for every countries. So go for a discover flight if the school offers it before you spend your earned money on something that you might eventually realize it's not for you, right? So you have to go through the physical aspect of it because the physical aspect of it is one of the most important parts. As I've said, I'm really a frustrated one. I went to school, uh, got some licenses, but it did not progress. Okay. I don't know. I haven't really given up on it yet, but my priorities are a bit different now with different responsibilities, of course. Okay. So we also played. That's one of my favorite games. So if you have any recommended games, just comment down below, and we'll play it, and we'll check it out. For our last portion of our video, we're going to talk a little bit about the eco mode. You know, those buttons that you see if you're driving a transmission car. You normally use eco mode if you want to indicate to your computer that you'd rather have more fuel efficiency than power. And you normally do this when there's heavy traffic conditions if your primary consideration is to move through traffic rather than acceleration. In fact, there are even some conditions when eco mode will bring down consumption of your air conditioning to make it more fuel efficient. It does that through several mechanisms, but one of the most common way is through throttle lag, the one that they call throttle lag, which we'll cover next. Well, basically, throttle lag is to minimize the amount of fuel that gets into the pistons. And one way for them to do that is to, as you can see in the screen right now, to minimize the valve opening. This is just one way, right? There are so many ways in doing this nowadays. But just to give you a gist of, the general concept, it's to minimize the amount of fuel that gets into your piston. Another way for eco mode to achieve fuel efficiency is by adjusting your pedal sensitivity. This is all automatic, so this is all transparent to us. I'm not sure if you guys have driven enough vehicles to identify if the vehicle is sensitive to you or not, right? But if you've heard people say it's very responsive, what that means is majority of the times when you press on the pedal, the vehicle just moves. Okay. Um, Sometimes it all depends on the mode that you're in, right? There are cars which have several modes like sports mode, power mode, normal mode, eco mode, and it all depends on the power the engine gets. In eco mode, you trade power, ergo acceleration, for fuel efficiency. So what happens is when even if you press on the pedal hard enough, the computer ignores it. It still gives the engine less fuel than normal, regardless of how hard you press on the pedal or you step on the pedal. Well, this one is interesting. You can also achieve fuel efficiency on low revolution. Okay, that's why when you're driving in highways, okay, so since you're driving in highways, you are in a higher gear, and if you're in a higher gear, normally you will be in less revolution than normal engine revolution. Okay, now when you're in traffic, the last that you'd like to be in is for your car to be in a higher gear. Okay, but there are times when being in a higher gear actually is more efficient because of you are in a lower revolution. So in eco mode, the computer senses your driving habits, the environment that you're in, and tries to achieve the lower revolution as much as possible, even if it has to move to a higher gear. Okay. And by the way, while we are in this discussion, you have to train your computer based on your driving habits. Okay, I learned this from one of my friends who are really into cars. And if you notice, there are some cars which are very responsive, and it changes gears. You can feel it, right? It can automatically change gears at the time that you want it to change gears. Okay, and that's what I mean when you have to train your cars. Okay. There are cars in the US or in Europe or even Canada that automatically shuts off the engine while you're in a stoplight. Okay, so how about that, right? So it automatically turns off the engine, and it it automatically turns on the moment you press on or you step on the gas pedal, right? So this is one way for them to achieve fuel efficiency. It's a really nice technology. And more often than not, in eco mode, you also will have less cooling capability because the computer will adjust the compressor, the AC compressor, to automatically shut off or to go in auto mode more often, right? So it shuts off more often, so giving you less cooling capability. So that's the reason why sometimes when you're in traffic and if you're in eco mode and if it's really humid or hot outside, sometimes you feel like how come it's not really cooling the interior fast enough? And that's probably because you're in eco mode, right? So if you want it to cool down fast enough, or if the climate control is not working properly according to your tastes, just put it in normal mode, or if you don't have the normal mode button, okay, just turn off the eco mode button, and normally you will see a better performance afterwards. Okay? That is if the computer is linked to your compressor.